Hey guys, how are you? Rodney Dixon here, your Tulsa, Oklahoma real estate agent. Hey, I am so excited to bring to you guys the cost of living in Tulsa, Oklahoma compared to Houston, Texas. So we have so many people that are moving here in the Oklahoma area from Texas. And a lot of times I get asked the question, what kind of house can I buy in Tulsa, Oklahoma compared to Houston, Texas? Well, a lot of times I was not able to answer those questions. I'm like, well, I can show you kind of here's a variety of homes priced between 200,000 up to a million. So whatever you're looking for, this is kind of what you can see. And they're just wanting to know what is the real estate landscape for the Tulsa area. So I love doing this for you guys. So reach out to me. I've done this 26 years as a real estate agent. I love helping people. Reach out, even if you're 3, 6, 9 months out, I don't care. It's fun to talk to people that are moving into Tulsa, Oklahoma, and to go over this information here that I found, and it's just really good. It just calculates that cost of living. What's the difference? So I say we get to it. Let's get started. All right, are you guys ready? If you guys like these kind of videos, click that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell notification button, because I do a ton of videos about the Tulsa, Oklahoma market, including the surrounding suburbs of Owasso, Jinx, Bixby, and Broken Arrow, including Sapulpa and Sand Springs as well. So if you guys like that kind of content, get ready, it's coming. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Cost of living in Tulsa, Oklahoma, if you're moving from Houston, Texas. All right, so I'm just putting a basic cost here of $150,000, and starting city is going to be from Houston, Texas, moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. So what does that look like? Well, I'm going to calculate, and you can see I've kind of already done it here, and it's going to calculate. So if you make $150,000 in Houston, Texas, you only need to make about $139,000 here. So that's good to know to maintain the same standard of living. So that's a difference of about almost $11,000. So that's a pretty good difference. Transportation tends to be about 4% lower in Tulsa. Homes tend to cost about 10% lower in Tulsa. Now, you know, it's interesting because I really expected there to be a bigger difference there. So I'm kind of surprised about that. The cost of living in Tulsa overall is about 8% lower than your current city. Utilities are about 6% lower here in Tulsa. All right, moving on. So this is an eye-opener for me as well. So home prices, if you have a $404,000 house, you can get a comparable house here in Tulsa for $356,000. That's about a 13.5% drop. I mean, that's a pretty significant drop, but it's not a huge drop that I was thinking it would be a little bit more, like 25% or something like that. So this is good to know, right? Apartment rent. So this is based on 1,000 square feet. 1352, you would pay about 1140, maybe about 1,200 here in Tulsa. That's about an 18 to almost 19% drop. So we're lower in Tulsa. Total energy, $190 there in Houston, Texas. It would be about $181 here. That's about almost a 5% drop. Phone bill, $211 there in Houston. It'd be $193 here. So that's about a 10% drop. But, you know, I don't really know what they mean by that, because now I'm only using my cell phone majority of the time. My cell phone runs about $135. I know a lot of people that I'm friends with, they've got carriers they use that are like $70 for pretty much unlimited. But my carrier is pretty strong and I need that. So when I'm outside of the city and I go in the country, well, I need to be able to connect and make those phone calls and know that that's pretty reliable. And it is. So that's good to know. All right, transportation, gasoline. Now this was interesting. $3.02 in Houston. It would be about $3.12 here in Tulsa. And of course, you guys have those large refineries right there that are close by. So that's a change of about a little 3% bump up for the Tulsa area for fuel. Okay, healthcare, and I like this. So doctor visit, you're a little low, which is interesting to me in Houston, Texas, compared to Tulsa. So if you're paying your doctor visit $93.85, you're going to pay about $108.78. That's about an uptick of about 13-14%. Dentist, we're lower by about 13.6%. So the dentist visit there, maybe $120, it'd be $105 here on average. Optometrist, $120, it's $115 here, so that's almost a 4.5% drop. Prescription drugs, $505 there, it'd be about $465 here, so that's about an 8.6% drop. So if you pay out on prescription drugs, well, you know, you're gonna save money just basically almost across the board here, except for fuel, which was just a little different, and it looks like doctor visits a little different. And then of course they break it down as little as ibuprofen. Difference is about a 3% drop, so almost about the same. Okay, so goods and services. So goods, whole milk, if you pay $4.70 there, you're gonna pay about $4.56 here. That's about a 3% drop, not a big deal. Bread, of course, every bit counts, right? Bread, $4.06. You're going to pay about $3.68 here. That's about a little over 10% drop. Coffee's about the same. It's about an uptick of almost 1% here in Tulsa over you. Shampoo is about a 7%, 7.5% drop. And so these are interesting numbers. And, you know, we're a lot more comparatively speaking, we're a lot more compared. Housing market is just a little bit higher, but not like hugely like I was thinking. So, but still 14%. I'm sorry, let me get up there. Still 13.5%. That's a pretty big difference. And if you're renting, that's a larger difference, almost a 20%. So was that good information? Look, if you guys need help and you're moving here, reach out to me. Let's connect. I love having these conversations with people moving into Tulsa, Oklahoma. So another thing too, if you're anywhere else in the Texas area, like Dallas or like Austin, Texas, compared to Tulsa, Oklahoma, I'm happy to do those comparisons as well. Again, if I can help you guys, look, I'm your feet on the ground here in Tulsa, Oklahoma and the surrounding suburbs. I'm happy to help you. Reach out and let's connect. All right, talk with you soon. All my information will be down below, email address, phone number you can call, text, message me, and send me an email. All right, talk with you soon. Thank you.